Gone with the wind. Young girl clings to door as wind blows it open. A 4-year-old playfully skipping to the front door of her Ohio home starts off pretty harmless until a strong gust of wind blows through and leaves her hanging on for dear life. As little Madison Gardner of Lyndhurst opens her home's door, the wind whips through, forcing an entrance swing open and the little girl holding on to the handle.
Ohio carjacking duo defeated by stick shift. Damari Way and his 17-year-old accomplice were arrested on February 21st for carjacking. They tried to steal a 23-year-old's car in Cleveland, Ohio. The only problem was that they couldn't drive a stick shift, even when being coached by the victim. The carjackers eventually ran off with the man's phone and were located and arrested.
An Alaskan man has been charged with a snatch and grab theft with a twist. The use of heavy equipment to do the grabbing, responding officer spotted the loader attempting to flee. The loader became stuck in the parking lot embankment, and police detained the driver, who was wearing a ski mask and carrying a handgun.
Man goes on a rampage in a homemade bulldozer tank. Granby, Colorado. It took 3 explosive charges and an hour with a cutting torch to get inside the cab of an armored bulldozer that destroyed or damaged 13 buildings in this mountain town before grinding to a halt under a canopy of debris. Inside, authorities found Marvin Heemeyer dead, apparently from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. However, fearing Heemeyer had left them a post-mortem booby trap, authorities waited hours before using a crane to gingerly remove his body Saturday morning from his self-styled bulletproof cab. While there were no leftover explosives, local officials looked with horror and awe upon the machine of destruction created by Heemeyer, a 52-year-old muffler shop owner whose anger is thought to have been fueled by a zoning dispute with the town. The virtual tank had cameras mounted outside and 3 video monitors mounted inside so Heemeyer could see where he was going. It had a .50 caliber gun on the front and 2 smaller caliber semi-automatic weapons on each side, protruding through portals. It was equipped with an air conditioner and its hydraulics were protected by armor. Its cab was reinforced with 1/4 to 1/2 inch metal plates with a foot of concrete between them. Inside there was a gas mask and 2 handguns. It looked like something out of a Mad Max movie, but better done. It's eerie and it's huge.
A half-eaten shark that washed up on a Florida beach last Saturday raised questions about a bigger fish possibly lurking in the water. A Volusia County Beach Safety Ocean Rescue lifeguards snapped a photo of the shark on New Smyrna Beach. Beach safety spokeswoman Tammy Morris told News4Jax that the shark was definitely eaten by a bigger fish. She added that the shark was either a backtip or spinner shark. A 14-foot great white shark named Catherine was spotted off the Florida coast in January. Another great white shark was spotted in the waters on February 1st, Florida wildlife officials said. Morris said half-eaten sharks do not wash up on the beach often, but she has seen it before. Officials said that the shark might have been about 5 feet long, according to Fox 13 News.
12-year-old Mazzeo hid his brothers and sisters from an armed intruder when their home was broken into. Mazzeo said he made eye contact with the intruder as they made their way into the bedroom to hide. The intruder just walked out of the room, and minutes later, the police were in the apartment. "I heard 4 shots," said Mazzeo. The family is now staying in a hotel until their home is no longer a crime scene.
North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un's older half-brother Kim Jong-nam died mysteriously at the Kuala Lumpur airport. Both South Korean and Malaysian media report it was most likely some sort of poison attack.
Gunshots erupt as protesters picketed a Ferguson convenience store visited by cop shooting victim Michael Brown before his death. No one was struck by the gunfire, according to St. Louis Post-Dispatch photographer at the protest. The video that sparked the heated protest shows the 18-year-old inside the same store he visited minutes before he was shot to death by former Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson in August of 2014. Kanzler disputes that the video shows the slain teen trading pot for the cigarillos as alleged by Pollock. He claims the store employees rejected Brown's offer.
North Korea warned the United States on Tuesday of merciless attacks if an aircraft carrier strike group led by the USS Carl Vinson, which is joining South Korean forces for exercises, infringes on its sovereignty or dignity.
Kids crash their dad's live television interview. Most of the time, children just want to play and couldn't care less whether their parents are busy or not. Just like the two kids in this viral video who decided to join their dad during a live television interview on Skype. Professor Robert E. Kelly was giving an interview on BBC World about the impeachment on the South Korean president. When his toddler barged into the room and started playing, Kelly could be seen trying to push his daughter to his side, trying to signal to her that it wasn't the best time to play.
Tennessee woman awoke when a 3-foot snake climbed onto her bed and slithered across her body in the middle of the night. She woke up and thought that her cat had touched her arm, but realized it wasn't cat fur, it was a snake.
The snake is stuck in woman's ear-piercing hole.
A Portland woman was rushed to the emergency room after her pet snake got stuck in her gauged earlobe. KGW's Mike Linner reports.
The Missouri Department of Transportation prepared for a snowstorm in March and with success kept all the schools in Missouri open even though we had plenty of built-in snow days.
At 4:30 a.m. Monday morning, a shooting occurred. The Boone County Police Department are still currently looking for the suspects.
Congratulations to the History Fair Club winners. Anonymous by Brett Jackson, Logan Camden, Brady Rayfield, Finn Cooper, Colton Stickford took second place in group exhibit. Mia Gale took third place in individual performance. And congrats to the other live performance that placed first in group performance. Beth Gronsky, Perla Mendiola, Taylor Kirk, Caitlin Alcorn, and Elijah Fleming. Baseball starts Saturday, March 18th against Dexter and Cooter.